sabrosa la sal del mar de mi playa, que aunque no tiene tren, su sierra es nevada.
Donde me pega el sol en la piel, de los sueños que nunca desperté, la de la foto en el atardecer, y ahora regreso para volverte a ver.
De la esquina del barrio bailando en la fiesta, donde todo el mundo...
Luke Bowe has brought some serious power from day one, leading all rookies in home runs this season. Luke Bowe getting ready to hit.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Fought off foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth, the left fielder,
Bowe locks in. You can feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog.
Hit in the air, center field. Brings it in. Both runners tagging from second and third. In to score from third. 3-2, they take the lead.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Back here in Queens, bottom of the 4th, Austin Hayes. Up now for the Mets. And a payoff pitch. Up the middle. Bowe. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Bowe digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. Tying run at the plate. What a stop. There's one. Double play. Yeah. That was some defensive wizardry.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
First and second, no outs. Bowe will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a foul ball.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Dodgers trying to break this one open. And we're in the top of the 8th. Stays alive.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Now one missed. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Back Back here at Citi Field. On to the bottom of the eighth. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. The 0-2. On the ground. A dive. Nice stop. From his knees, the throw. Couldn't quite make the throw from his knees as that pulls him off the bag.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Back to the top of the order now. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Diaz is just one strike away. Popped in the air, left field. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take game one of the series on the road. Bo with a forgettable showing in this one. Had 3 strikeouts without getting a hit. Never fun.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
One out man at first. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, a great flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Queens, on to the 3rd inning. Luke Bo steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts. Turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. And the slider just misses.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Bo wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The Dodgers down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run, and they get the out.
Up next,
Bo recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Swings through that one for strike 1.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Two down, nobody on. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with it. Here's the catch catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
The catcher number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
3-1 is on the way. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Hesung Kim. 2 out. With a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caducan. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero él también va a pichar. Te juro que yo no me quise embichar. Ey. Mi crush, shh, ya me aburraste. Y yo así soy Milly sin usar Richard. Yankee se retira y vamos a switchar. Voy a ser el jefe, me van a fichar. Mi nombre para siempre se va a escuchar porque estoy en mi pick. Estoy en mi pick. Soy un rey, campeón, busca el ti. Estoy en mi pick. Estoy en mi pick. Mírame, lo que me convertí. Le molesta mi premio de compositor, pero es que ya nadie compone ninguna. Esta gente escribe en sus canciones, o no se emocionen. El disco más vendido de
1 out, runner at second. And now it's Mark Vientos. Man at second. Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 21, Austin.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Luke Bowe. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Bounce to the right side. Polanco to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Back here for the Sunday night showcase, Luke Bowe steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and now they trail by 1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here comes Max Muncy. Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. Now the tag at third, and they got it. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. So up next for New York, Austin Hayes. On the ground right side, fair ball. Vientos around second, headed for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Bo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Hit on the ground, might be two. Lindor over to second, on to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Back inside the stadium, and the Sunday night showcase is a close one. And next for New York, Luis Robert Jr. hit in the air, center field. And there's two away. We go to the ninth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Luke Bo. In the air, left side. Soto under it. And there's one down. Two outs. Runner on first. Luke Bo steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. So back here at Citi Field. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Takes it in for the out.
Nothing you can do about those is a hit.
So two outs with runners on the corners. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. This one in the air, center field. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers win the rubber match of this three-game series. Bo did a good job in the win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Luke Bo has brought some back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate. And a look at the numbers. On the ground, right side, and it stays fair. And the tying run is on base. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Max Muncy now at the plate. Runner takes off, and ball four, two aboard. Here's Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
The 3-1. And they're all loaded up. Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And the 0-2. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. In comes the runner from third. It's 1-1. This one in the air. And there's one down. Back here in L.A. and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Hit on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Tap foul at the plate. Bo measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2025. Hammered, base hit.
Find the ball.
So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
That ball was hit real hard. Good job. He scored up.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Max Muncy. The 0-2. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it hops over the wall for an off. So bases all loaded up. Cal Raleigh will hit next. The Mariners down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez in position. He'll squeeze it for the final out. And the Dodgers take the series opener here at home. Bo did okay for them in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Summertime, and the lights go up, stays alone, and we get in loud. At a time when we holding back, and a time when we holding hands. I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more.
So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Luke Bo. 2 hits in the game last night. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Bounce to the left side. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play.
What a stop. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Man at second. On the ground. Base hit into center field. Runner around third. The throw home. He will score, and they take the lead.